definitely love to carry a gun. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
Professional MMA fighter, actress. Now you're suing Disney. Got a hell of a name behind you. And so people always want to know, how do you protect yourself? Mm-hmm. So what are some things you carry on you every day, if you carry anything?
Well, I think just like what we saw with Trump, how he just turned his head, I feel like that was such a God moment. So I think first God, he allows things to happen or he says no. And so that's most important and first, like that's first. So doesn't it say something like, do not fear 365 times in the Bible? And I guess there's 365 days in the year, right? So do not live in fear. And I've been really like leaning into that, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And I've had such a wonderful, beautiful, impactful life. And then on the other side of my brain, I'm like, well, definitely love to carry a gun. I'm not going to be able to speak your gun language or anybody's gun language. All I know is how to use it. But the 6 Hour guys, they gave me like one this big, little tiny one I can carry in my purse with like one of those targets or those little red dots in it, so you can really get specific with it.
They gave that to you how many years ago?
That was about 4.
Do you like it?
I love it.
How many?
I love having it on me. I mean, I hate that like so many people like are anti-gun, but and I know mixed martial arts, and I feel very confident in uncomfortable situations. Like a lady tripped out at me at Target the other day, and this is Montana. She probably like wrestles cattle. I mean, she looks like she wrestles cattle. And she was like 6'3". My mom was there, and she had to weigh around like 300 pounds, but like stocky. And I was like, oh man, like, I don't know. Sometimes these people, I don't know, are attracted to you, and they see something in you, and it just like, I don't know if it's a spiritual thing, but she started like trying to start trouble, and I just got in between me and my mom. I know she was struggling with schizophrenia because I've had family members who've had schizophrenia, and so I knew there was a lot going on there. And
You've had family members that have schizophrenia? Mm-hmm. So how do you de-escalate something like that?
I used to not be very good at that, but you just can't. You can't let it in. You can't take it personally. You don't recognize the behavior. You just kind of pretend like you just keep going, like that didn't happen. And it's hard, especially when you just kind of de-escalate, you keep the family dinner going. And the thing with schizophrenia is there's like a spectrum of it, and that person thinks that they're having a conversation, just like the lady at Target. She was having a separate conversation in her head to me that we weren't having. And She was making it up in her head. And so I'm sitting there thinking, oh gosh, like, this is how I'm going to get her. I'm going to take her legs out first so I can have, like, she was on her knees. We might be the same size. And then I'll get around to her back. And then I just thinking, oh man, then there's going to be like some sort of Target video camera that like catches this, and TMZ is going to get it. And, what if my shirt like flips up? And I just think all of these like silly things that you're thinking. But I told my mom to go sit down in the corner, and she's like, Gina, and I'm like, I got this. Because at the same time, I want these people to feel people shrink back from them. And I don't want them to feel shrunken back from them or intimidated from them. And so I stood next to her the entire time while we got our coffee from Starbucks, and I didn't move away from her, which I think she's had a lot of people move away from her. And she was looking at me like I was insane, but I wanted her to, get used to somebody not shrinking back from her. And then so my name, both our coffees came out, and I just looked at her, and I think, she said something about having a child while she was screaming these weird things. And I just felt, my gosh, this child that has to have this mom come home in the state.